Hello. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? Yeah, okay. Making sure I'm streaming on the right day. Hey, it's been a minute. Hope you all had a good Sunday. Spent time with your mothers. I know I did. But we're gonna continue here with some game dev. Gotta keep modeling the basic enemy. And yeah, it's probably gonna be a short stream. I'm gonna try and get the legs all finished up, or I guess the lower half of the body. And then after that, I've got the hands, which I hate dealing with hands. They're messy. So that's the plan. Probably gonna be short because legs shouldn't really take me that long. There's not a lot going on the legs, but yeah, that's about it. Let's see here. If I pull up this guy, you can see here, still working on the basic enemy model, and hopefully we can finish that up on Sunday, and then we can get into animating it, and yeah, then we can keep moving on with inventory system. So that's the plan. All right. Here we are. Hang on. Let me. Okay. I just had to check. My air conditioning's running right now. I just want to make sure it's not being picked up, at least when I'm not talking. You might be able to hear it when I do talk. I'm sorry about that, but it's warm. Okay. So yeah. If you haven't been here the past couple streams, here's our little dude, basing him heavily off of our player character here. He's just gonna be thinner, smaller. His helmet is chipped, so he's not, held in high regard among the ranks of Vikings. At least that's the idea, anyway. So got torso, got basic arms. I'm not really happy with the way they are right now, but we can always tweak those once we have a full body and we can gotta get a better picture. So we are just gonna keep going with what we got here. So this guy's gonna be a little different. He's gonna have full pants versus like our player character has these little shorts, and then like shin guards. He's gonna have full pants. But he is going to still have the little, I don't know what you call it. Skirt feels wrong, but that's what I think of when I see it. So, let's go to our torso here. What we need to do here. What has happened here? Hang on. Grab all of these. They move them down this way. And then we do this. That looks better. Alright, so if we grab this guy, do something like this. Grab all these faces here. And do you grab these ones too? Sure. If we say E, extrude it down. Yeah, okay. What are we really going for here? So we gotta, I'm trying to think of how to do this. Let me pull this guy apart. If we take this away, he doesn't really have a connecting part between his upper half and the lower half. So maybe we should just do that again. Just make it simpler. We're not going to give this guy the cheeks that we gave this guy, but I think I'm going to do something similar. It's just make the legs separated, because there is going to be that cloth that like covers over, just like the main character. So yeah, we'll do that. So we need to create a new object. So we go add mesh cube, scale it down, and then what we're gonna do is bring it up here, bring it forward, bring it this way a tiny bit. Sure, something about there. Then we're gonna add our subdivision modifier. Gonna do 2 levels to give it more of a sphere shape. Yeah. And then from here, how do we want to go about making this torso? Or I guess hips, not torso. I'm thinking that no, I'm not thinking that. Never mind. Feels like forever ago since I made this character. Well, you know what? We're gonna scale you out to the sides like so. Act as a starting point anyway. I'm gonna bring it back in just a tiny bit. And if we scale you on the Z, something like that. Sure. Move it up here. Just eyeballing it right now. Let's look at this way. Nope. Let's try this. Yep. Pretty lined up, I think. Just double check here. Yep. Okay. Then we need to bring legs down from here. So first what we're going to do is, well, actually first we're going to apply this modifier. Then we're going to go into edit mode. And we're going to do this and select all these. And we're going to say delete faces. That way it's split in half here. Take that off. Now if I take these 4 and I say circle, what does that do? Not awful, honestly. But if we just flatten that, then you rotate it along the Y. That's more like that. Yeah. Then all we need to do is just bring it in a little bit. So take these guys, we say move them along the X, something like that. Same with you, bring you in. Yeah, something like that. And then what we can do is we can take all these faces here and just say extrude down. I'm gonna make multiple extrudes here, just so we have a little bit more geometry to work with. Okay, so before I continue, let me add a mirror modifier so we can get kind of an idea of what his legs are gonna look like. They're pretty thin right now, which is kind of what we want, but I think I want them to be a little bit wider. Something like that. Very goofy looking still. Let's just keep extruding this, I guess, all the way to the floor. And what we can do is we can actually scale these in. Well, maybe we don't want to scale them in yet. Just keep bringing them down. Looks like a child. That's not what we want. Is a very, very long legs. Something ain't right there. Okay, let's see, how do we want to do this? Spread his legs out a little more, and then what we can do is we select this guy, select this loop here. We can say extrude along the X. And then what we can do is we can connect those up once we apply the mirror. So that way we have some more room to work with here. Scale these ones out a bit. Oh, this looks silly. So let's see, if we want it to be wider up top, so like here. All right, if we scale these out. Like that. Right, and then I think right about here, this level here is going to be his knees. So what I'm gonna do for that is bring them slightly outward. Just a tiny bit. And then on the back side, we can bring them in just a bit. And I don't like that actually, so let's try just doing this edge here. Bring it in. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so then after the knee, then we want it to get more narrow. So we take this loop here. I'm not looping it, sorry. There we go. We can say scale in ever so slightly. And same for you. Scale you down. We're gonna have to do something for the calves, but that can come after we do this. Okay. But then for the calves here, what we can do is take like these ones, say pull them out. No, actually we're gonna do this. Pull them out just a tiny bit. Why did you just completely come off there? Why aren't you connected? Oh. Okay. You're not connected either. Okay. What? Okay, you're connected. Yeah. Why weren't you connected? That was odd. Anyway. Let's grab these ones. Bring them out just a tiny bit also. Why are none of my points connected? This one out. That way he has a little bit of cav. I don't know. It seems very clumpy right now. Maybe pull you back in. Yeah, like that better. It's very subtle, like he's very thin all around, and his legs are definitely too long. But I don't know, maybe they're not too long, maybe it's just his torso is too small for those legs. Might just need to make that a little bit longer. I don't know, his legs are kind of long. They are a bit long. Maybe we can just cut off these bottom rows here. That's better. His torso is definitely still too short, but that is better, I think. All right, so he's gonna have pants on his legs, so like it's not going to be like his like the main character has his knees exposed. So we don't need to add a whole lot of detail to the legs, but I think I want a little more than what we've got here. First, let me fix the hips because I really hate how they look. So let's grab these guys, say flatten, and then pull you in here. Maybe not that much. Maybe this we can do. Sure. We'll tweak it more, of course, but the front doesn't need to poke out so much. So let's move this back a bit. Yeah, that's probably okay. And if we just bring it out of these two, maybe platinum. Yeah, and then we'll bring them in just a tiny bit more. Yeah, there we go. And then in the back, we can bring it in a tiny bit because the man still has to have an ass, but we don't want it to be that prominent. Something like that, sure. Okay. Then these guys down here. We do this, we do new face from edges. Then what we do is we take our knife tool and we just cut across this guy like so. Okay. Do something like this. There we go. Now we're covered. So we maybe we then scale this in a little bit. That'll be like where his boots start. And yeah. longer. So let's actually go ahead and move this down a little bit. Make his torso about there. Sure. All right, and then for this, how are we doing this? Let's see. Take these far and say circle. Could do that. Could do an E here. Yeah, all right. We do scale out. Need to scale on the Y. All of these and say flatten. Go. Just blocks for feet. Okay, and then we're gonna move these out a bit, extrude them out, something like that. I guess he doesn't really have boots, he has just shoes, but that's fine. And what we can do is we can take this edge right here and say drag it up slightly to give just a tiny bit of definition in the shoe itself. And then we can take this guy, bring it down so it's more of like a shoe. Yeah, that's really about that. Might have to go back and change that. I don't know. Not really happy with it, but like it's serving its purpose. Yeah, so we're gonna take that. We're going to apply our modifier here. And then we gotta go in here and stitch up the waist. Because hang on. There we go. Okay. This one. Select you. Merge at center. Here we go. Do we want to merge at center or do we want to add a new? I think we want to add new faces from here. I'll say new face from edges. New face from edges. And then we're just gonna keep going with this pattern. Had to add a couple triangles in there, but it's alright. to just patch up his butt. Go, gotta get in the good bits here. And there we go. All patched, all good. Little to no detail in the legs, but we can always adjust that. Okay, so gonna leave that alone for now. Go back to our torso here and say screwed down some more, and then nope. Gonna extrude down, scale slightly inward, extrude down again, scale inward ever so slightly. Yeah, that's already looking better. And just rinse and repeat. I don't want him to have a super tiny waist though. I think here I'm gonna keep it the same. But yeah, that already looks much better. Looks like he's got super beefy arms compared to his legs. Man, skips leg day. We'll fix that. Oh, I don't have my checklist up here. I'm so sorry. I've had that down this whole time. Okay. Yeah, we need to do something about his legs. Because torso's looking better. Obviously gotta do the hands. Probably gonna have to tweak the arms a little bit. But he's getting there. Then we gotta add the like cloth that covers his waist. But yeah, first I think we wanna add some more beef up here. So if we do we do a loop cut right here, and then what we can do, take this, and then we look at it from the front here. Select all of these. All of these. Then we say delete faces. I know there's a lot of you that are like, oh my god, Sid, what are you doing? Relax. It's fine. Because, yeah, we can now take this and re-add that mirror thing. Just so this way we can make changes to one leg and it'll make changes to the other automatically, so I don't have to do both. That's the only reason we do this. Okay, so let's start here. We're gonna scale outward a bit. Okay, to about there. And then what we'll do is we will grab all of these. I wish there was an easier way to do this, but I can't like double click. I'm sure there's a hotkey somewhere and some Blender guru is gonna shame me for it, but oh well. I am not a 3D modeler by trade. So let's do this, and we're just gonna go down and around. let's just go ahead and scale these out a bit. Yeah. I think the way that this one does it is like the knees, it kind of comes in on the sides, you know, but on the front it stays out. So for this one, we can take these and say scale them. Nope, not like that. Say G and move them on the Y. Bring them out a little bit. And then on the side here, what we can do is we can scale them in like so. And now he has really long knees. Maybe we should, yeah. We should make this whole loop scaled out. And then after the knee, it like jumps out a bit again. So we take this. Right, and then we say scale it out just a tiny bit. A little bit better. I think the knees are too high, but I think these are fine. Or because these are like pants, so these aren't like his actual legs. I guess for that reason we could probably do something like this. Kill this part out a little. Yeah. Looking much better now. Okay, so this we say we go into object mode, we say apply. Then we gotta go inside here because now we got some duplicates that are overlapping, right? Yeah, see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go face, delete face, delete face, delete face, delete face. Then go edge here, new face, connecting them all together, and same here. Now when I move this, they all move together. Yep. There we go. Cool. There's the legs for now. Alt shift right click, to get a loop. I missed that. Wait, let me try that though. What is it? Alt, Shift, right click. Alt, Shift, left click. That did it for me. Yeah. Wow. Well. Oh well. Thanks for the help though. Yeah. Okay. I feel like his torso might be a little too thin near the bottom. So we're gonna change that. And since I know the hotkey now, that did not give me the loop I wanted. Can you? It doesn't want to loop all the way around, I guess. These ones do. Okay, but then if we wait, I gotta grab this one too. Wow, that is so nice. Okay. If I scale these out, something like that. Yeah, that's better. A little thin boy. His head seems very large. It might just be because his neck is tiny. Yeah, I think we're gonna scale down the head a tiny bit. Which means we need to scale down both of them together. Right, so if we do something like that, and then move it down on the Z. Yeah, that's better. It's more fitting, I think. I'll have to fix the whole neck situation, but I'm satisfied with that. Okay, let's get this cloth here that covers this gap here. So we're just gonna add that right to the torso. What we're gonna do is just you like there's a loop here, or lack thereof, because it just does not want to select that whole loop for me. There we go. So we're gonna do an extrude from there. I say scale it out. That comes out. Then we're gonna extrude again, and again scale it out. It's scaling a little towards the back. We need to bring it. No. Actually, what we just need to do is well, maybe we can move his legs back, I guess. Yeah. Let me do that. Which way are we moving here? Move you back this way. Let's check that. Nope. Look at the cheeks sticking out there. So it's gonna naturally go more backwards, which it should. And so that should cover his tiny little butt there. So I do this, and we can say extrude it down, and then scale it out just a tiny bit. Once again, extrude and scale it out, then extrude, scale it out, and then extrude. That's very boxy. We'll fix that. But yeah, let's I don't know, should I go lower, you think? feel like it should go a little lower. What is Alt Shift? Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Let's so we don't have these hard creases on the corners here. Let's see if we can use our loop tools to do something about that. Relax? No. What does bridge do? What did that even do? That just took him away. Curve? Ooh, ooh. Oh, interesting. Not exactly what I wanted, but I might try that actually. I do this and I say loop tools, curve. What is that? Why does that affect up here? Okay. Yeah. Let's try this. This do. Curve around that point. That's not bad, honestly. Like it's very tight, but let's do it on this side. Super tight, but honestly, like it works. We just gotta take all of this and all of this and these guys and also these guys. And we're just gonna scale them out slightly. Something like that. And then we're gonna move it over just a tiny bit. It looks goofy right now, but eventually we'll apply cloth physics to this, so it'll naturally overlap where the stuff underneath it, so it's not just perfectly round like that. So, thinking I need to add some more detail to the bottom here, so it's not just a flat line. But I'm also thinking it should be a little longer. Like it should be longer on this guy than it is on the player. Right? His is very short because he has little baby shorts and he's got massive legs to show off. I'm thinking this guy. I need this. Ooh, I'm pressing keys. Oh no. There we go. If we extrude in the Z, make it slightly longer. And we'll do it once more. Yeah. So it's like just above his knees now. And then what we can do is we can what is G stretch? Ooh, no. I'm just playing around with these now. I don't think I want these to be like I don't want to use loop tools. I think I just want to make them like a little more noisy, I guess. I'm just playing around with stuff now. Yeah, I'm gonna just select individual points here. Say like something like that, since he's got a little pattern, I guess. Sure. Okay. Looks kind of silly, but we're gonna go with it for now. We can always make changes as needed. I realized I kind of made his upper body more of like armor rather than cloth. But we'll make it work. I don't want to do the hands. I really don't. But I guess. Oh, I haven't even applied this modifier yet. Okay, we're still good here. All right. Do this. I think the way I did it on the player character was I took all of these and flattened them first. And then now that they're flat, I made like these are the fingers, and I made the thumb down here. Right? Yeah. I think that's how I did it. So that's how I'm gonna do it again. But I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring all of these out. Extrude them out just a tiny bit. And then I can do this. I can extrude these. Something like that. Got real blocky hands right now. Now what happens here is I do this and then that, and his thumb should not be longer than his fingers, so let me redo that. Something like that. Basic structure of the hand. So then I think if I gotta separate these. Darn it. Okay, fine. We'll go back. We'll do something like this. Something along. Oh Lord, he has massive fingers. Okay, no. Gonna keep redoing this a lot, probably. So pinky is small. Ring finger slightly longer. Middle finger is the longest. And index finger is about the same as the ring finger. Maybe slightly less, depending on the person, I guess. Mine's slightly less, or slightly shorter than my ring finger, but not that I'm a good model for this. And then thumb, like so. Yeah, we can play around with that. So, we're gonna scale this down here. Scale this one down. Oop. So, you down and scale you. Oh, it looks silly. We need to scale you down. look at the hands over here. How did I combine the thumb like that? I guess I didn't. I guess I kind of just... Well, I mean, they came up a little bit, but they dropped off here. So, like, instead of these, we just say, like, oh, what did I do? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, now I'm vibing with this. Let's start here again. I hate hands. They're the worst. There we go. Now it's beginning to look more like a hand. It's a very robotic hand still, but here. Here, we just need to got little nub hands. It looks so bad. Oh no. I think this one also come down. Okay, that helps a little bit. I think if this one came up, maybe would that make it? Yeah, that looked better. And then I just need to like Nope. Oh, it didn't bring the whole thing. God damn it. That. Oh, no. I'm fat fingering it. I think that's the whole loop. No, why do you do that? Shit. Okay, so now that we have this, what if we say extrude this? Yes. That way he can have an actual hand. Back this way, time it. And then extrude again. That's looking better. I'm still not happy with it, but it's looking much better. I'm not happy with his arms or his torso really, or anything. I'm not happy with anything. I'm very picky. It's alright though. Okay. Let's see what we got. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna call it here. I'm not crossing this task off yet because I definitely want to come back and do some detailing before we move on to animating. But that's basically him. That's basically our guy right now. Our basic enemy. So hopefully soon you'll see him in game. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do tonight. Real short stream, like I said in the beginning. Assuming Blender doesn't crash and I lose all my progress here. So yeah, I'll be back on Sunday and we'll keep going with this. Hopefully we can get it finished up then. But have a good rest of your night, have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you again on Sunday. Later.